Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. So today we're going to be first heading off to this Nagi guy. Before we do that, we're going to actually take on one of these level 7s because I feel like it'll give us a pretty good amount of experience. Since, you know, I mean, these guys aren't too tough, so we can probably take them.
Get a load of this.
Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to reach our level 7 by doing this. Yep.
Look at that. Looks like a dog. Easy peasy.
Perfect. Alright. That didn't really give us too much experience. Ooh, but somebody got a level up. Okay. Let's go ahead and head off. Actually, I want to see if I can take on a wood lepex. I remember praising them for being extremely powerful. However, we are on par with their level, and I just want to A, test my theory, and B, see how strong I've gotten. So, before we do this, I'm actually going to go ahead and see what kind of armor we've gotten from our expeditions, I guess you could say. Ooh. Are any of these guns better? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and see here. Alright, that's better, alright, I got a load of better, things. Yeah, this is really good. Which one is better? Ooh, this one is much better. Ooh, okay, I only have... Yeah, alright. Okay, so... This is, I'm looking pretty cool. I look sort of like a pirate. With an awkward sleeve. Alright. This guy's a level 9. Uh-oh, nope. Sorry, Mr. Lepix. Level 8, yep, sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'm trying to look for a level 6. I know they're around here. Yeah, level 7 might not be too bad. And if I die... Oh. It's my fault. Oh. Alright, let's go for the impedage. Topple. And it feels like he was in the middle of an attack, too. Go ahead and do this. Alright, there we go. Boom. Alright, seems like we can do this. Lynn, don't be trash talking. Ooh, come on. Come on. Yes! Alright, we beat him. Ooh, I almost died in that fight. I feel like that bonus armor really saved me because, you know, I literally had about 100 health left. Not 100, I would say like 50. Alright, that gave us some pretty good experience. We're almost level 7. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, there's level 6. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut right back after I've taken on this guy. Alright, so I just took on that guy very, very easily. Apparently they weren't as strong as I remember them being in the trailers and such. So, yeah, so now we're all level 7. Alma's almost level 8. One more of those guys and she'll definitely reach it. Let's go ahead and, you know, talk to Secretary Nagi. Alright, so we are almost there. Can we... No, okay, that's fine. Alright, so how much money did we get? We got a pretty good amount of money.
Great.
Alright, here we are.
Commander Vandam.
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
Don't be so mean.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Alright, so we just completed Chapter 2. I don't really want to go ahead and get started with Chapter 3 just yet. So, I'm sorry this episode was very, very short. But, oh, we got one last cutscene to finish it off.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
They seem pretty chill.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
Yeah.
Not much for conversation, are you?
Well, no, kind of am.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Guessing I'm Chatty Cathy. Ask about the assignments. Ask about divisions. Let's ask about divisions. Because I don't know what these
Pretty
are.
much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields.
Oh, okay.
Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Yep.
There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
Pathfinders, Interceptors, Harriers, Reclaimers, Mediators, Outfitters, and Prospectors and Curators.
Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Alright.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important.
I like this guy.
We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place.
Yeah,
The
this
more
guy's
probes
funny.
we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP.
Yeah, I can
So, for
see.
the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwyn? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now,
Alright.
this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Fair enough.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett? The
Oh, yeah,
scout
that guy was
pilot
cool.
conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the white whale.
Okay.
Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Okay.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
Yeesh.
It's not a
I feel like that would
division
just be
for
too much
everyone.
drama.
You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it
What
takes,
do you
it's
mean?
a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Oh
Don't
boy.
fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Wow.
So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Alright, let's go ahead and just select our division. Alright, so here we go. This is a little bit more of the gameplay side of things. So the Pathfinder's main task is to place data probes. So actions that boost division points. So I'm guessing division points are pretty important. Okay. So you get planting data probes and discovering locations. That is very easy. I feel like that's very, very easy because, you know, you can just discover locations, you know, it's one after another. And then planting data probes isn't really that difficult. You just have to walk up to something and then plant the probe. Alright, so actions that boost the interceptors is defeating enemies and completing missions. So that, I guess, is also extremely easy because you're constantly defeating enemies. You are completing a lot of missions, so let's go ahead and see here. Defeating tyrants and then defeating enemies. Alright, so I feel like this one's just the more difficult version of the interceptors. The more challenging one. Alright, so retrieving white whale wreckage and then planting data probes. See, I think that's you know those different treasures they can find? That's white whale wreckage, I'm pretty sure. And then planting data probes is the same thing with the pathfinders, right? Yeah, okay. The curators, obtaining collectibles and then defeating tyrants. See, I really like obtaining collectibles, and I feel like defeating titans would be good. So curators might be pretty fun. Mining precious resources or discovering locations. Alright, so prospectors, it's not many opportunities. I mean, sure, discovering locations, you do that a lot, but just mining resources. I think that's the same thing as white whale wreckage, except that it's like the mining one. Outfitters. Alright, so you leveling up an arms manufacturer. I don't know what that is. Earning R&D points. I don't know what that is either. Alright, completing missions, training scouted blades. I don't know how to train scouted blades, but I think that curators would be fun because I'm always running around getting all the collectibles I can find, and then defeating titans would be good. So it's a little bit of action, a little bit of collecting. Let's go ahead and do that one. Alright.
Then it's settled?
Yes.
Alright. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
Thank you.
I know you're gonna do great.
I know I will too. Oh, I look so cool in that outfit.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia.
Oh, that's not good.
Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them.
Wow.
I think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Yeah. Because
All
can't
right,
skulls
we're
fly?
off. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Because we saw Doug
Report
flying in
whatever you
one.
find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Alright, let us move out. In the next video. So, hope you all enjoyed this shorter episode of Xenoblade. It's just that I don't really want to start up a, wait, you're officially a blade now. Congrats, becoming one. Okay, so now I can use all the shops. Alright, fast travel. Ooh, fast travel. So that means I can just, like, automatically travel to wherever I want using this map. Supporting arms manufacturers. Okay, so this is the arms manufacturers that the, thing was called. So apparently they are, they're just, I don't really know what it does, but, yeah, let's, we'll find out in the next video, okay? So, yeah, see you all later, and, that was like the worst outro. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.